Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan. If you didn't know, now you know, and it's time to find out what are my Fave 5 March polishes. They will be listed below, so you can get them if you want to, but let's have a look. My hand is naked and prepared with my peel off base coat as I always do for easy nail art changes. So we're ready to get right into painting. So number 5 is an interesting choice. This is a marble effect top coat technically. So the instructions suggest for you to use it over a white, but you are able to also use it over a clear nail, depending on the look you're trying to go for. I want to do it over a clear nail today. And you don't just paint it on, you can, because it's kind of a tint. It's like this inky situation. I actually picked 2 Nails Ink polishes today, and I have this particular product in a few different colors. If you have not tried this out, I would definitely recommend it. It's pretty cool. This one is called That's How I Roll. To use these though, they have these strange caps. So like you pull this part off and then use this part. Let's zoom in a little more so you can kind of have a see what we've got going here. And this one's actually gonna take a couple of passes. So we're gonna, stop by as we're going through these things because you kind of want to do a dabbling situation, but to get started, I do just want to put on one complete clear layer. It's not clear, it's blue, but like you can barely see it. But I do want every part of the nail to have some kind of tinting on there. And the more you put, the more to build up. And then of course, if you put it on white, you're gonna start to see it a lot quicker. But I'm going for more of a watery marble. So that is the first one in one coat. Between each of these next polishes, we're gonna come back and like dabble some more on. So you will see that. For now though, let's move on to polish number 2. This is from the Liquid Lightning Metal Effect collection from Nails Ink. This is Chrome is Where the Heart Is. I said number 2, I mean number 2 that we're using, but this is number 4 on my favorite 5. The last one was my 5th favorite. This is my 4th favorite March polish, and this is a chrome paint. So as we go through these, of course we will do 2 coats of all of these ones that are full coverage polishes. I'm gonna show you the application of the first coat, but I'll come back and do the second coat after we get all of the first ones on. But look how pretty that is. It's so shiny and so metallic, so chromy. I love a good chrome polish. When you use a chrome polish, you do need to use the understanding that this is not going to be like chrome powder. What was that? Did that just blink? That was weird. It's not going to be like chrome powder. It's not going to be like a mirror. It's going to be more like a brushed metal chrome. So that's what that one looks like. Honestly, it is opaque enough. You probably wouldn't have to do a second coat, but I'm going to evaluate when we get there, and I might not, but as of right now, the intention is to do a second coat. All right, we have my 3rd favorite March polish. This is from Ahmya. It is called Sheldon the Sleepy Tortoise. This is from PPU November 2024, and it's a photochromatic, and what that means is it's a solar, so it changes color with UV light. So it does go on this beautiful frosty light blue, and if I'm not mistaken and remembering correctly, I think this might dry down matte, which we will confirm once it is in fact dry, but I want to show you what it does. So we'll turn this on and point it right here. Have us a little look-see. So this is the color that it turns in the UV light. So if you go outside, this is what you can look forward to. I think that is a beautiful, deep, jewel-like, radiant purple, and I love it. So we've got this frosty, cold blue, and then we've got this deep, vibrant purple, and they can shift. Great for nail art, gives you some versatility, great for backgrounds, great to wear on its own. Stunning polish. All right, my number 2 pick, and I think a lot of you are gonna agree and probably even own this. It's from Mooncat. This is Mermaid Bait. I believe this is actually one of their top selling polishes because God, it's pretty. So this one is super, super shifty. It does have this like green iridescence. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it's like a glow. Look at that. It's so shiny. And from the angle you're looking at it, you can kind of see there's like this reddy undertone as well. But like from my angle right here to here, it's very green. I'm gonna see if I can tip it up for you so you can see some of that. Maybe. I don't know. But cameras are wild. From me, it does have a whole lot of a green shift. You can kind of see it when I do it this way, but it's hard since the light's not actually pointing at it. But it's in there. Like, this is such a pretty polish. And then there's also like this pink. Like, so what you're seeing, the red, that same pigment, when I hold it up like this, I can see it as more of a pinky. So it's just like, oh God, it's a beautiful polish. We're definitely gonna do 2 coats though, because I can see that visible nail line. I know you can. And number 1, I wonder who's surprised. It's Holo Taco. This is 8-Bit Blues. It is from that Pixel collection. They're all like these giant chunky glitters with the squares. One of my favorite Holo Taco formulas. This polish is gorgy gorge. Definitely recommend though building it up in a few layers. You could use it as a top coat, also a topper, not a top coat, because as you can see, it does have a clear base so that you can see through it. And so if you put on one thin coat, you could definitely put it over something if you wanted. That's not the goal today for me. I am going to build it up in layers. But like the sparkle on this collection, I'm obsessed. They're just so pretty. It's dazzling. It's glistening. It is diamond-like. So, so pretty. I am gonna let these dry and do the second coats and top coats. You may have noticed I forgot to stop back by this nail between each of these, so I'm just gonna do all of those now while the others are chilling, and I'm gonna insert those in like speed motion, so you'll see. Okay, so I have put on a few layers on this one. It's much easier to see in real life, of course. When I show it to you zoomed in like this, it gets a little blurry and grainy, so it's kind of hard to look at. Now, what I am going to do is go in with the Maniology Aqua Topper to cover this before we top coat it in so that we can preserve some of this marbling. And I'm probably going to get you some photos of this in good lighting so that you can see what it actually looks like, and then I will insert those. But I think it's looking pretty cool. Let's go ahead and cover this up. I'm going to try and do a thin coat, but I don't want to drag it too much. And if it's not thin enough, we might end up with foggy spots, but remember, that's okay because they'll clear up as they dry. Now, I'm gonna stick this in the nail dryer, give it a little bit of time, and then top coat it with regular top coat, and then go get some photos, and then we'll come back. All right, so I have everything dried, and I even went ahead and mattified this one. This one did, in fact, dry matte, as I thought it would. I got the photos and a little video clip for this one, which I'm gonna go ahead and insert those now. I hope you're able to kind of get an idea of what it looks like. It would definitely be more vibrant over a white, as it suggests, but I really like how watery it is and how transparent it is. And really, if you wanted to do like layers of other things in between, that would also give a different effect, but I just wanted to show the polish for what it is. I don't remember exactly how many coats I ended up going through because I was kind of like blotting them on, but it's customizable. Do it however you like. But let's go ahead and have a look at these other ones as well. I'm just gonna zoom this in so we'll have a look at it at this close, even though it's a little grainy. So that is our chrome. It's super, super shiny, super frosty. We have our matte blue, and then if we add the UV, it does become this vibrant purple, which actually in the camera at this angle it's giving a blue vibe, but when I turn it up like this, you're seeing that purple more. And then of course we have this greeny, bluey, like flaky thing. It's incredible. And then of course we've got our sparkly glitters over here. They are also dazzling. Let's back this up a little bit though, so we can have a bit of a clearer look. So like, look at that. It's got those hollows in there. It's got those squares. It's got those little bitty ones. So like the whole thing is just sparkly no matter how you look at it. It's so, so pretty. And then here are these guys together. I don't know what that little blurring was just now, but okay. And then we'll turn them around. So these are my 5 favorite March polishes. Let me know what are your favorite polishes to wear in March, and do you have any of these polishes? If you do, which ones, and what do you think about them? Do you like the choices that I picked for March, or do you think something else would have been better, or would you say that these polishes are better for another month, and which one? Let me know all of your thoughts below. And please hit the subscribe button if you have not had a chance yet. We are trying to get to the 10K if we have not already. I am recording this a little bit in advance where we're not quite there. We're just a little short, but hopefully we've already made it. If you did like this video, please hit the like button. The algorithm thanks you, and so do I. It really does help. There is a channel membership if you want to join. I would absolutely appreciate the support. There's a few different perks, so check them out, see if any of them are something that you'd be interested in, and make sure you're following my socials. I sometimes post things over there that don't always get posted over here because of platform limitations mostly. And I just wanted to let you know, I never do say, my Facebook. If you go and follow my Facebook, you're gonna get more exclusive content than you're getting anywhere else, because Facebook is the only place that has everything from SecretDevilYT and everything from Megan Makes It, as well as Facebook exclusive content. It is the only place where you're gonna see literally everything. So definitely head on over to Facebook, give me a follow. The links for everything are below and in my link tree. But that's it. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.